The 10-Point Report has been brought to you by, well, among other things, the Claude Mythos Preview, a new general-purpose model that's capable of identifying and exploiting vulnerabilities in every major operating system and every major web browser when directed by the user to do so, according to Anthropic. Official access to the model is limited to a handful of companies through the Project Glasswing initiative, including NVIDIA, Google, Amazon Web Services, Apple, and Microsoft. Governments are also eyeing the technology. Anthropic currently has no plans to release it publicly due to concerns it could be weaponized. You think? Another report found that the communities of color are disproportionately exposed to unhealthy air, as a result are more likely to live with one or more chronic health conditions to make them more vulnerable to pollution, including asthma, diabetes, and heart disease. Wait, what? I don't know, that sounds awfully racist to me. The things that these people write, I swear. That was bad. Anyway, secret shipments of Iranian oil to China are under threat by US. Yeah, because, well, if you look at this graph here, it actually looks like Iran's doing pretty good. There's definitely something there since the war started. Supreme Court grapples with criminal legal immigrants may be denied entry into the United States. I think they should. Do we really need to debate whether or not a criminal person should be allowed back in? I don't know. It seems like it should be an open shut case to me. But that's just me. So Sheinbaum threatens sanctions against Chihuahua State over dead American officials. This story's cool. 2 Americans were killed when their vehicle crashed and exploded following a raid on a cartel-run drug laboratory. 2 Mexican investigators were also killed in the accident. Sheinbaum said her administration is considering punitive measurements against Chihuahua officials, following the deaths of Americans who were reportedly Central Intelligence Agency officers under disputed circumstances. Sheinbaum previously said the Mexican federal government was not briefed on the operation, but the Mexican Security Cabinet later said that the Army and the state prosecutors carried out a joint operation over the weekend in Chihuahua. There cannot be agents from any U.S. government institution operating in the Mexican field. The 10-Point Report has been brought to you by, well, among other things, This is the part of the show where I call the some exploding to do. Because this is a bunch of explosions and I'm going to read them off because I don't really want to give you guys any. I'm just going to read the stories. 2 workers dead, dozens injured after chemical incident in Kanawha County. It was a chemical reaction. 2 injured after explosion rips through chemical plant, sparking hazmat response. Shelter in place order. Feds investigating house explosions that injured 5, including child in North Side neighborhood. 3 soldiers die in shell explosion inside a tank gun turret during an army drill in Japan. Boy, that'd be embarrassing. Electric bicycle explosion causes fatal fire in UP. I'm not really sure what UP is. A well site explosion triggers a large fire and evacuations in Texas, but no injuries. Mother and 6 children killed in explosion and fire at Pennsylvania home. 7 people were trapped. Motorsport star gives update after surviving heartbreaking burns during freak car explosion. At least 25 dead, 4 seriously injured after a huge fireworks explosion at a fireworks factory. This is in India. It's a pretty interesting picture here. 25. 2 injured after a magnesium explosion at Ottawa chemical plant. Workers were injured after it. Owner of the Storm Distillery dies from injuries after fiery explosion. Esperanto explosions, devastating pyrotechnics owner in Yolo County arrested at Disney World. E-bike explosion kills 1 in Upper Pennsylvania. 1 person, several pets killed in fire caused by electric bike explosion. Michigan. KC power bank recall reissued after death explosion on plane and more fires reported. Firefighters respond to New Smyrna Beach explosion at ice plant. Radcliffe fire, live people warned keep windows closed as large explosions heard. Video shows car explosion amid alleged takeover over Chicago South Side. A weekend. Plano company owning East Texas where explosion caused large fire and evacuations. No injuries. Wireless phone chargers recalled again after explosions. Death of woman. Whoa, wow. South Carolina man arrested after homeless man camp sparks fire, propane tank explosions. Explosion at County. Business leaves no injuries. Well, that's good. There's a lot of no injuries here. Explosion forces residents to evacuate Kennedy Street, Manitoba housing complex. Well, 2 hurt. Dog dies in boat explosion on Lake Mead. That was the only one from 3 days ago. The rest of them had all occurred within the past 2 days. That's pretty insane. Till next time, 10 Point